Big Saturday slate, Underdog Fantasy Pick'em. Let's go. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is Craig Bennett, aka Cash Keg, back with another Underdog Fantasy Pick'em video. We got 4 picks for you here. Big monster slate on Saturday. Gotta love it. We're going to talk about each and every one of them, give you my analysis. But hey, if you do not have that Underdog account, use that promo code CashKeg and get yourself that 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. Also, if you like these videos, you want to see more Underdog, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. We'll try to knock many of these out as I possibly can to try to help you as well. If you want to see more of our premium picks, we got picks for all different kinds of sites, including sportsbooks, everything that's out there. You can join us in our Patreon, link to our premium VIP Discord. You can get the link in the description below as well. So with that, let's just dive in and talk a little Underdog. All right, we have the Underdog Fantasy Pick'em. Again, this is their Pick'em product. It's great. We're just going lower or higher. Their projection that they have up there, very simple. Got 4 plays for you here. They also have this sweet little rivals action where you can just basically, it's just a matchup. You're just going, Jokic, or you can go Harden here, points, rebounds, and assists with a little bit of adjustment on it as they get spotted some points. But it's a fun little thing. We're going to talk about 4 players and higher and lower. Also want to mention the insurance that they have. I don't usually use this if I'm doing 2 to 3 picks, but if I'm doing 4 to 5, I always turn this on just because it is a little bit harder to hit those 4 or 5. I prefer to turn it on. I recommend you do as well. First one out the gate we're going to talk about. We're going to go to the Phoenix Suns going up against the Spurs. Got to talk about my man, DeAndre Ayton. He was sick for about a week, came back against Dallas, put up a monster game, 39 points and rebounds, only 31 minutes of action. We should probably see a little bit more of that. Phoenix is favored by 5 here at the 231 over-under. We know the Spurs are horrible. They give up 30. They're 30th, dead last in points allowed. That's going to benefit Ayton a lot here. I don't mind points as well if you want to go higher than 20, but I think I like this points and rebounds as well. So that's one that I'm going to look at here that I do like for him is going higher on this points and rebounds. Like I said, I'm perfectly fine if you want to go points as well with the Spurs being dead last. And he ended up putting up 35 points and rebounds on these guys back when he played them on the 4th of December. So I like both of them. Depends on what you want to go. Points and rebounds, 30.5 or higher on the 20 points. I like both of them there. Next one we're going to talk about, we're going to go talk about Şengün, a guy that I really like. A lot of fun, going up against Detroit. And Detroit is atrocious in defense. 29th in points allowed, so just right above the Spurs. 25th in rebounds, 25th in assists, and 28th in the center defense. He should own them here. I like going higher than 38 points, rebounds, and assists. I'm perfectly fine if you want to go higher in fantasy score as well. He does a little bit of everything. He'll get you some points. He'll get you some rebounds. He's averaging 20 points over his last 5. He's averaging 11 rebounds over his last 5. And he's averaging 7.5 assists over his last 5. So like I said, does a little bit of everything, kind of like a baby Jokic out there. And, the kid from Turkey can play, man. We've seen it. The higher than 38 is where I like to be. But again, if you want fancy points or assist, I like this one as well. Like I said, he's hit 7 or more assists in each of his last 4 games that he's played. So I don't mind higher on assist, higher on fantasy score, or higher than this 38 points, rebounds, and assists. Next guy we're going to talk about here, we're going to go Dorian Finney-Smith, DFS here. And we're going to look at higher than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We got no Luka. We got no Wood. That's going to benefit DFS here. Finney-Smith plays a ton of minutes, especially when those guys are out. The juice is on the over. If you're looking in the sports books out there at over -125, Utah's ranked 23rd in points allowed, 13th in rebounds, 7 in assists. He put up 33 points, rebounds, and assists against Phoenix when Luka went out early with no Wood as well. And there's not a whole lot of metrics to look at both Wood and Luka out, but I like all the minutes he's going to play. Now Utah's favored by 7.5, the 224 over under. But I do like this, and I think this is a spot we can look at going Dorian Finney-Smith higher than 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Hey, again, if you do not have that Underdog account, make sure you use that promo code CashKeg and get that 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. Last guy we're going to talk about. We are going to talk about one of the early games here, and that is we're going to talk about Nicholas Claxton here. I like this matchup going up against the Knicks. With having the injuries that they do have, he's been doing really well. I like the line a little bit lower at 27.5, but at 28.5 with this projection, I'm perfectly fine going higher here. He's put up some monster point and rebound numbers over his last three. Put up 39, 36, and 40. And I think he's going to be great here. If we kind of look with all the games that Durant has been out, he's cleared this number in 5 of those 8 games, including 5 of the last 7, 30, 26, 31, 25, 39, 36, and 40. The big thing here is the minutes. Over the last 5, he's averaging around 36 minutes a game. The Knicks give up 22nd in rebounds allowed, only 10th in points allowed. But I do like this matchup. Brooklyn's favored by 2 with a 223.5 over under. So that is something that we do like here. Again, very cool product that they have. I love the insurance if you play all those 4 of those guys. Let's go look at any rivals and see what they have options here. Don't know if I want to touch any Harden and Jokic very much. Looks like they've took Randall and Irving off the board here, looking at those. Points, rebounds, and assists. When we got Şengün and Bogdanović, man, this is a tough one because it's a good matchup for Bojan. But I really like this matchup for Şengün. Man, I really like this matchup. I kind of lean Şengün in this one if you wanted to take this. Even though that Bojan's getting 9.5, I think we're going to see a monster game out of him. So I'll lean Şengün in that one. Coming down a little bit, points and rebounds. We got Duren and Martin. I'd lean Duren in this one, but don't love it. But this is where it's fun, how you can kind of pick these out, decide kind of where you want to be at. When it comes to Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, good luck finding which one you want there. I'd probably lean Kawhi Leonard, but that's one I don't really want to touch. Sometimes you can find some great plays in here with the matchup. Sometimes they're really tough and they have the line set pretty well. Not a whole lot that I love down here either. Chris Paul and Ayton, look at points, rebounds, and assists. I would actually lean Ayton here, honestly. If we're going to pick one of these guys, Chris Paul can get it done, but with those guys, with Cam Johnson back and Ayton back, he's going to focus more on the assist. He'll still get his buckets, but I definitely would lean Ayton here if you're going to pick one of these guys. If you didn't want to take the points and rebounds with Ayton because you can't play them together, that's one that I do kind of like. So I'll mention that one. But hey, this is what it's all about. If you don't have the Underdog count, use that promo code CashKeg. And again, we have premium picks as well inside of our Patreon and Discord. So again, have a fantastic Saturday. And like always, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.